What's your story? What is it that everybody sees and doesn't see? Everybody may not see your story. The story can be very personal. You don't have to tell everybody about your story, but some of it seeps out. You know, you may be a great mom and your kids let it out. Great mom. Mom stayed with us, you know. They remember later on in years, you know, mom and dad, we always got together and we did this and that. That's your story. It doesn't have to be a great story. Or are you the mom and dad? They spent all the money all the time. We didn't have enough to eat. I got hit. I got beat. That's that parent's story. Maybe nobody has a job. They couldn't afford anything. The kids are going to remember it, yes, but you know what? Sometimes kids, they smile about things and they change things around. I remember I had a little bitty car, and I told you we were having financial problems, and one of the kids, every day I would go somewhere free. You know, I scoured the papers, and on the weekend after school, I made sure they went somewhere free after their dad died. And they had a friend in the car, and he always got in. And so later on, we were all talking, and he said, you know what the greatest thing was? Watching you and my mom, because his mom would come with us, scouring the car, looking to see did you drop a dime or a nickel, and getting up change and getting enough change to fill up the car. And he said it was just fun. You know, we had the best time. He said I had the best time with those little excursions we were doing, and they were all free. You know, they're having a festival over here. They're doing this over there. And they remember that stuff. You may have been broke as dirt, but that's your story. What's your story? It's the story of they saw you can do this. You can get through. No matter how much money you got. You scoured the car. You got money. You got enough to put gas in the car, and we kept going. On the weekends. Or you loved God so much that you did not have to worry. I showed my kids that. I kept telling them, I said, when he said I had cancer, I went, okay, that's nice. Let's go. What do we got to do? And he just looked floored. And he also had been a student of mine, the doctor. He had been a student. He came back to the school as a custodian. And I said, so you graduated and you're back here? And he said, yeah. And I said, well, they pay pretty good. I said, is that what you want to do? No, I got to have a job. Okay. All right. I said, why don't you go to school? I'm not going to make it. I said, you were great in math and science. I said, they talked about you all the time. And he said, I don't have the money. I don't know if I can do that. And I said, well, there's student loans. That's all I can tell you. And grants and scholarships. And he was afraid. He said, would you help me with the application? Would you go with me? Do they have an interview? I said, I don't know. I'll go with you if you need me to go with you. Because both of his parents, you know, drug addicts. They weren't going anywhere. And so he had come out, and here he was at 18, right after he graduated, and came back to the school to be a custodian. And can you imagine there were other students there that knew him because they were still there, the younger set, and they just made fun of him. He just kept going. He kept cleaning. So we got the application. He went through college, and he majored in science, and he became a doctor. Went through, became a doctor, and he became my doctor. But that was his story. His story was spurring him on. Your story has to be that it's spurring you on. Maybe it's about this budgeting. It's spurring you on. I got to take care of my family. I got to leave a legacy for my family. I got to leave them money okay, besides a life insurance policy, I got to open something up. That's your story. You're trying to be without a whole lot of debt so you can enjoy yourself or do what you want to do or buy what you want to buy within reason and still budgeting. That's your story. You want to feel a sense of calm. What is your story? It's about maybe loving God and telling him, I'm going to take care, God, of my finances. Because this is your world and I should be taking care of your money. That's his money. Our body is his body. I should be doing a little better than what I've been doing. And taking care of my family and whoever else I need to take care of. And if I can't take care of them, I tell God myself, you take care of it because I can't do it. It's not working. So always think, what is your story? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to achieve? Your story. You don't even have to tell anybody about it. What is it that I'm really trying to do? If I'm at this job, am I trying to move up in this job or just sit there and wait on retirement? How come I can't be like them people in there having the meeting and instead of me being the secretary? How come you can't move on up? Nobody said you couldn't move on up. My girlfriend got stuck in that thing. She was a receptionist. And, things change. The older boss, he had retired. Here comes little Mr. Young Kitty. And he comes in. He's like 21 years old. And he looks at her and he says, I'm going to get rid of you. You're too old. and I'm sitting there going, he what? She went, yeah. And she said he's been on my back the whole time. Something's wrong. And she was a receptionist to, like, you're in the middle answering the phone for all of the people in there, the executives. And I said, okay, you're going to either have to take a stand before he does something or says something and you lose your pension eventually or get kicked out, or you're just going to sit there. What you going to do? You need to move up. What are you doing? So she went back, to school. She was just a receptionist. She just answered phones. She went and became an executive secretary to one of the executives, which had more control. He took her in. He said, oh, you graduate? Yes. And he says, oh, I always loved you. She didn't know it. And he says, I want you on my team. You come here. Well, Mr. Little Boss Man, he was up under that guy. And I told her, I said, let God take care of it. Yeah, the guy took care of it. He got fired because he didn't produce what he was supposed to be producing. He seemed to think he knew it all, and he didn't. So what's your story? If you don't like that job, move out. I told you, I moved out. I don't mind teaching. I love teaching, but I had to move out because of what was going on with staff and the pity party and all this stuff. I got tired of listening to it. I said, you're not happy. I want to be happy. I do not want to sit around this world and grump and blump. I want to be happy. I know there's some struggles out there, but why do I got to deal with it? I don't need to deal with it. Don't want to, don't care. I told you, I don't worry about what people talk about me. It's none of my business. I just stay out of it. I just look at them, none of my business. I don't care if they talk about me or not. I said, I had teachers talk about me. I had a Volvo I had bought for Christmas one year, brand new for myself. I went back to school, in January after New Year's, and teachers talking. Well, one of the Caucasian, there's a difference between Caucasian and white, remember? Caucasian teacher says, oh, they're going to talk about you and wonder how you got that on your salary. And I told her, and then she came back talking about somebody had said something. And I said, I don't care. They don't live with me. They don't take care of me. If I were to fall out on the floor, they'd probably just stare at me. I said, that's my business. I'm not worried about what they said about me, so quit telling me. I don't care. because I said I'm going to walk these halls the same way I've been walking them, and I'm going to teach the same way I've been teaching. I don't care about what everybody's talking about. All they want to do is get you in trouble or just keep talking. And I told my kids the same way. Don't worry about it. If somebody's saying something about you, just keep on rolling. So don't worry about it. It's not your business what everybody says. You worry about your legacy. You worry about what you're going to do with your family, and even if it's something nobody knows about, you still are making a legacy. You don't have to be celebrity status to make a legacy. You worry about what you need to propose to God, what I want to do. This is what I want to do. If you want to move up in your job, if you want to fix your finances, fix them. And don't worry about the little stumbles. We're all going to stumble. We're all going to fall. We're all probably going to get back in debt. I got back in. But it was a happy time to get back in. I didn't mind because I wanted rental property. I did really want. That was one of my goals or bucket lists. So I got what I wanted. And I'm quite happy. It's a happy debt to me. But you think what you need to do. All right. We got a game from Luna Lolly, a.k.a. Jen. And we're going to roll the dice. And I got my little marker. And I got my son's larger dice. It goes up to 20. And our first number is 15. So we'll get $15. Where's my little calculator? It ran away. You were right here. Sometimes the kids come around here. And it's like, okay, 15. I'll just put it in as I go. I was going to wait till the end and do it. Okay, $15. Ready, set, go. Woo-hoo. 20. So we got $20. 2. Do we got 2? Yep. Oh, then mark off 20. See, there we go. $2 there. Some ones. Yeah. That one's had it. Slight fight, huh? Mr. 1. 20 again. Can we do the whole thing? Think we're gonna make it? 3. We got a 3. Did you see that they are betting? I got to bet now. I gotta go to. I'm not a gambler, but gotta do something fun. Now I gotta get a betting envelope, I guess. But I was like, ooh, I forgot all about it. 8, because you know what? We may be budgeting, but if you don't have some fun in your life, you're in trouble. You are just totally, because see, you get bitter. Can you imagine if you were on the no spin all year? You would lose your mind. I mean, you probably could do it. I am not saying that. But you would not be happy. 7. Okay, I need $7. What are you doing back there? 5, 6, 7. Okay, here we go. You think we're gonna get the whole thing? Yeah, I'm gonna believe. Yes, we are. Oh. Yes, we are. Woo-hoo. Got it. 1, 2, 3. I got these all benched in the wrong way. I got 20s back here and 20s in the front. Just had a party. Okay, get back in there. Okay. Oh, you really flew. 18. So we gotta go to 15. Is there 3 or 2? Okay. 1, 15, 16, 17, 18. We got 18. Well, we got 18. So we got 15. And 3 ones. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, just fall all over the place. That's all we need now. Okay. 6. Yeah, that's 6. Okay, so we got 6 right here. Good thing we got some 1s. Okay. All right, here we go. 10. I don't see 20 coming up. It's like, no, I'm not doing it. 14. 10. Don't run out of 1s. 10. 11, 12, 13. Are you hooked together? Yeah, 14. Okay. Go over there. Thank you very much. See, this is 6. 6. And what are you doing today? I am getting ready to barbecue. To take, well, I guess we're barbecuing today and tomorrow. I'll barbecue today and they'll barbecue somewhere tomorrow. As usual. They've been eating since Friday. So that's 16. So I need a 10, and I need a 5, and I need a 1, and my 1s are dying. Okay. 3. 3. Do we get to stop? I don't see anything, folks. Okay, so we got, let's add this up. Get all the 10s in the right place. 10s. And I hope the weather is good for you. We've been having a few climate changes problems here. And I hear people, there's no climate change. What the heck is going on then? Either that or God's very angry. And I'm really thinking God's very angry. You remember them plagues and stuff in the Bible? Y'all better stop. It's not working. It's not working. See, people don't want to pay attention. No, it's not God. Yeah, it is. The man upstairs don't like ugly. And especially he done made everybody and y'all cutting up and doing this and that. Boop. I'm hurrying up. I'm trying to get these together. You just have to wait on me. Yeah. Boop, boop. Okay. Look at that. Raggedy 1 again. Yeah, we know you're raggedy. You can't help it. You like raggedy people. I got 1 10. Okay. No. There's the 10. 10. So we've got a total of 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. We got 100 and what, people? 100 and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 125, 2, 3, 4, 5, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 35. Okay, boys. 3, 4, 5, 40. 40. I see you glued on there. Stop. 40 and then 40 what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 45, 145, 149. 149 we did today. And you also don't need to do this. If you ever get this, you can just mark them off and say $250. So today is the 3rd. It was 147, I believe. And if it's not, don't quote me. All right, we got 147 on that. And I hope you have a great, wonderful day and enjoy yourself. No matter what. If you're alone, enjoy yourself. Turn on that music and party like a rock star. Go outside, take a walk. Take your animals for a walk. If you don't have an animal, go get one. Maybe that's your new companion, okay? So take care. Love you all. Bye-bye.